Hello everyone, it's Saturday the 9th of October and this morning I've been to my local car boot sale. So this is what I bought. The weather this morning was foggy, so we didn't know what to expect, whether that would have put off a variety of sellers, but it didn't in the end. We got there and it was quite busy. I didn't get anything particularly exciting, but there were one or two things that were interesting. So let's start with this thing. Lovely leather case. Something Industries, an affiliate of Emerson Electric Co. Written on the front, Fred. Something or other. Anyway, open it up and it's a multimeter. And really nice in its case. I think that's the selling point, that it had its leather case. With a set of leads. Doesn't switch on at the moment, so we'll have a look later to see if we can get it working. That was £3. The chap wanted £5 originally, but he caved in the end and said I could have it for £3. And at that price, with its rather nice little case, it came home. I got another toolbox. Can't believe I keep picking them up. This one, it's had a little bit of a clean in this area, but it was mostly like that. And the reason I got it, because I don't know, I'm not sure that I actually needed another toolbox, was because the chap said, right, I'm going home, everything's free. So I picked it up. This was mostly empty, apart from a sharpening stone, which I'll show you in a minute. But I've put some other stuff in here that I did buy during the day. So we'll have a look at that. A modern Barco 6-inch wrench. The Ergo range. It works. Had a little wire brushing on that side to see how well it's coming up, but it was reasonably clean, slightly tarnished. That was £1. These well, nips, I suppose they are nippers. Helpmate brand, don't know it. ARC written there. TUVGS approval. Again, they've had a bit of a wire wheeling on one side just to see how well they come up. £50 for those, and 50p for this from the same seller. And this, of course, is a sharpening guide for your chisels and plane blades. It's actually a Stanley model, not a British patent, and a US patent. Perhaps you can read that US patent better than I can from this distance. And a bit tarnished on the front. That flips up. Don't know how to use that at the moment, but if I can find the US patent online, we'll see if I can enlighten myself. So those two were £1. That was okay. I said I'd finish my ratchet strap buying, but I found this mechanism for £1. This framing, not framing square, was it framing square? Anyway, the square that you can lie alongside the straight edge and scribe across. This was 50p. It does need a little bit of attention there, but you know, a useful extra copy. And this, I'm sure you're all familiar from watching Jim at Hand Tool Restoration, or Ben from Tool Addicts. Record him. This is a number 80. The spring is there, but the washer that holds the spring isn't, so it will close, but it will also slide about, so I need to put the Need to fiddle about, put a washer on it. Number 80, made in England, otherwise reasonably okay condition, I think. I'm quite pleased with that. Did I say £4? This was the Sharpening Stone that was in the box that was free. You may remember 2 or 3 weeks ago I bought a toolbox for £3 with a couple of screwdrivers in it. Quite nice, neat condition. This is the one. It's got a few more screwdrivers in it now. But today I found its twin. Here it is. This one, the chap was packing up to go home and he said, well, you can have it for £1 and all its contents. So what was in it? I had been looking earlier. The chap was roaming around the field, so he wasn't there the first time I went, and I was interested in, wherever it is, a plumb bob. I thought maybe I could get that cheap. I didn't expect to get the whole box cheap, I have to admit. So that was that. There are a couple of unused vice jaws. So these are how big? 2.5 inches. Worth having potentially. Now I don't know what these are, so if any of you know, do say so in the comments. 40 by 1.5, so the center spins and screws out. Didn't realise it unscrewed. And there's that. Something quite similar. P. Waldron has put his name on all these tools as well. I haven't managed to get this one to spin, but looking at that centre section, perhaps it does. So it's a knurled handle and this like a roller. Two different types there. Now I know these are off a lathe. I don't have a lathe. Could anybody tell me if they are worth trying to sell on? A nice die handle. Something else that looks like it may be of a similar vein to these. Again, they don't unscrew at present. I'll try lubricating them later. One Taiwanese 3/4 inch diameter socket that's looking ruined. Another thing, and that's that. A huge amount of oil on that newspaper in the bottom for keeping the tools in reasonable condition. And the same chap that sold me that also sold me a couple of decorative water pumps, hand pumps, which I'll show a picture of. They were £3 for the pair. And that concludes my haul for today. Thanks very much for watching.